We told you we have guests today, and our first guest today is an artiste and also an actor who's here to talk to us about Symphony the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, KALEB IYOHA, a.k.a. Mokros.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to have you here.
Thank you.
So, first question I was going to ask you, is this your first movie?
No, this is not my first movie, but it's my first lead.
Ooh,
oh, interesting.
Nice.
Yes.
Interesting. So you really want to talk to us about Symphony. Why do you think I should watch it?
Well, because Symphony is the first movie that takes a look into the youth. You know, most of the movies we have are kind of like adult-oriented. It's either comedy or just some serious situations that happen with adults. But this is the first time we have a movie that is actually talking about what's going on with the youth. And we're using something which is music as a pinpoint to discuss what's going on with the youth, the trials, travails, everything that has to do with the youth, basically.
So why did you accept the role, seeing that it's music? Have you always been a fan of musicals or just because you like music?
Well, the role, first of all, was pretty much just like me, because I'm an artist. That was the first thing that actually got me attracted to the script. You know, it's a movie about music, and I'm an artist. So it just feels like I'm telling the story of every other artist out there, every other artist trying to come up, you know, trying to win in the music business, you know. So it's just like I'm standing in for all of them and telling their story, basically.
Okay, Mokros, that's your stage name as an artist.
Yes.
Now, which do you prefer now? Making music, being an artist, or an actor?
I love both, and I don't.
Pick one.
I don't like. I don't like to pick and choose, but you know, music has always been my first passion.
Okay.
Music was the first thing that led me into entertainment. So I would say music is my main thing.
Okay.
This movie here is beautiful to me because it gets me to showcase my music in a bigger platform this time. Okay. So it's almost like this movie is just about me showcasing my music again, aside the acting talent, you know, and skills.
Okay, me trying to be curious now. Was it, you played Slade, but was it your song that was used in the movie, or there was a song curated for Slade for this movie?
No, we had a storyline in the movie.
Okay.
But I wrote all the songs myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're collecting extra.
I wrote all the songs.
You're collecting extra cash. Besides acting.
Yeah.
You're collecting extra.
I hope royalties follow this.
Of course, yeah, it follows.
I really do hope so. We don't want to wake up tomorrow and you are telling us one story that I was shortchanged.
It's all in the deal, so trust me, it's a good deal.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a fantastic deal.
I love it.
Yeah, what sets aside Symphony the movie from all other movies out there, musical movies?
Well, first of all, we don't really have a lot of musical movies out there in Nigeria, do we?
Yeah, no, we don't.
We don't. So I would say Symphony is the first of its kind, and it's a pioneer for all other movies. So it's not really like sets apart. It's starting a new development. Oh, so now we're going to be seeing more of music, because if you look at it really, music industry and the movie industry have been apart, you know, in history and time in Nigeria here. So it's time to fuse it, because, you know, Africans should just be talented, period.
Oh, I actually thought there was a musical movie, Lara and the Beat or something.
Not like this one.
Oh, okay. So what sets it apart? That's the question.
Well, this one is, like I said now, is the
I remember another one too. There was one of Adesua. He had Sandra Ezetu in it. Because, they would sing a bit, and they would. Oh. It was a series.
The one I'm talking about.
What really sets this one apart, basically, is the storyline.
Okay.
Do you understand? The storyline itself. You know, this is starting from scratch. This is talking about a guy who is really trying to make it. So it's his story. So it's that story of an artist trying to make it. That is what we're relating to every other artist out there. So this is not just a music movie where we're all just singing. This is where we're trying to tell a story. We're trying to tell other artists out there that, okay, if this guy could do it in this movie, then you can do it too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after this quick timeout, we'll check out the trailer for the movie Symphony. Mokros, a.k.a. Slade in the movie, will still be right here in the studio with us. Don't go anywhere.
All right, so we still have Slade in the building. Mokros. All right, so, I mean, that was so fascinating. I would really like to watch. I mean, just watching that trailer right there.
I know, right?
Having the band, having, you know,
How was it like working with the band?
It was
because I heard this like his first official movie that is playing a character.
Yes, it was first of all, it was a privilege.
Because what? That's the match for you.
Yeah, he comes in with this energy, and you just can't help it. You know,
Oh my God! Everybody just feels free.
And I've been a fan of the band since I was like. Since forever.
Wow. So it's a dream come true for you.
It was a dream come true. I was starstruck.
Oh, wow.
I just had to try to keep it together because we're working. And
because I'm like, were you able to do your work? Because there is a way that you got to.
I tried not to. I had to rehearse my lines again and again and again.
Like, so why am I here in the first place?
Yeah. So how is it working with the other people? Seeing them on screen all the time. You watch movies, you see Jackie Appiah, you see KALEB IYOHA, and now you're in a movie with them. How was it on set?
Even Mama was she not the one who? That's your like the
my grandma. Yeah. It was really fun. It was really nice. The energy was just right, you know. And everyone is nice, you know. You see all these people on TV, and you've been seeing them for such a long time, and you think that they'll walk around with this high horse. But now everyone is just cool. Everyone is just like very good at their craft, and we all just got along really properly. I was just happy to be with them.
Interesting. So there is somebody watching you right now, a very young person, who's looking at you and thinking, oh, I've always wanted to do stuff like this. What would you tell the person, considering the fact that some people even think that getting education right now is not even the thing, because what? You might even be educated. You see that thing that we see every and then you don't, and then you don't even have money at the end of the day. That what is the essence of going to school? Talk to them.
I just feel like to everyone out there who has a dream, to every young person who has a dream, stick to it. You know, believe in yourself and make sure, it's one thing to believe in yourself, it's one thing to stick to your dream, but actually work at it. Take a first step. No matter how small that step is, just take it. Even if your first step in life is getting a haircut, get that haircut. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you know, just because there are so many factors and so many external stuff that are going to break you. Family, friends, you know, things you're going to hear from outside. They're going to hinder your dreams. They're going to try to trample on all your beliefs, but hold on to it. Because at the end of the day, when you're true to yourself, that is when you actually succeed.
But they should still go to school, right? And get education.
Yeah, go to school, get education, you know. But stay true to yourself. That is what's important.
Now, let's leave Slades. Let's talk more cross now. Okay. How is it for you as an artist in the Nigerian music industry? Well, the challenges. Is that your story?
That's pretty much my story too. You know, coming up hasn't been easy for me. You know, it's a very competitive market. There's so much, especially with the rap music and all. It's not easy to really break in like that. So it's been challenging. You know, financial problems. You know, mindset. Mindset is a very strong thing to deal with when it comes to coming out. Mindset, and so it's not been easy, but I've been doing it.
Some artists not picking your call. Who is the artist that doesn't pick your call? Or read your DM?
I wouldn't say...
Answer your DMs?
Yeah. Because when you blow, I'll personally help you to face the...
That's fact. That's normal. You always send DMs to all these people and they won't reply. But you can't blame them.
Yeah.
They have so many followers.
Like 1,001 followers.
Personally, I feel like it's not about trying to reach out to these people. It's making yourself valuable enough that these people
they want to know you.
Yes, so I don't really find myself texting anybody like, hey, check out.
That's a very good mindset.
Instead, I'm just doing my thing. You know, at some point, like my friend always says, did they work reach there? You understand? So as long as I'm putting in the work and I'm moving, I'm placing myself at the strategic point, I'll meet these people.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
See, that's how you met the bunch, like that.
You see?
So on a platter of gold.
Did you guys talk about working on music together?
Well, no, not really, but we're still friends. We're still talking. You know, these things don't come like just like that.
Yeah, just build the relationship first.
You know, you just find yourself at that point. One conversation leads to another. You know, you don't really plan for it. When you plan for it, it doesn't really happen like that.
For someone like you, did you just face out music and just focus on shooting Symphony the movie, or you were still doing your music in between, or like how does it work for you as an individual? Well,
the way I've always done it with the movies, aside Symphony, my music has always been there, like untouched. Like I've done a couple of series, like Teen Cell, I did Teen Cell, Forbidden, and while I was shooting all this, I was still working on my EP. I have like 2 EPs out right now. I have like a bunch of singles out. I didn't let the movies stop me from going to the studio. I have my own studio at home, so I can always kick back and just record my stuff. Yeah. So it doesn't really affect. Instead, it's moving hand in hand, and I like it like that. That's why when you ask me to choose, it's always hard to choose because I'm doing both.
You run everything.
Yes.
With the way the music industry is moving right now, Nigerian music going global, which Nigerian and international artists would you like to work with?
In Nigeria, I would love to work with Burna Boy. I would love to work. Yeah, not just because he's African giant. His character, his persona just resonate with me a lot. I feel like Burna Boy will look good with me by his side too.
Hey, you're confident.
Wait. Burna Boy will look good.
Yeah, like if
with you.
if we're working together, it'll be cool.
Wow,
it'll be cool.
I like that you're not saying that you will look good like the other way. I like it. I really
It will come
like
for
it.
you. I know.
And the good thing is, like, I like the way you're talking about that because that is even Burna for you.
Yeah.
Burna would say, do not put my name in the small print. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So,
I like Burna Boy. I like the way he's been orchestrating his career. It's perfect.
But a lot of people have problems with that.
A lot of people have, I don't know, I don't want to say too much, but I think people have personal problems with him. And 80% of these people haven't met him. They've seen him on Instagram, they've seen him on TV, but so they believe, okay, he's proud, or he's this, he's that. But the truth is, you haven't seen the guy, you don't know him. Until you talk to him, have a conversation with him, then you can say, okay, I had this conversation with him, and I can feel like this. But if you've not, like, I haven't met him, but I know, okay, this guy, I like the way he's doing this thing. I've been a fan since he sang Like to Party.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
And some people actually say I look like him.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I get that.
I should go grow the dreads more. Symphony the movie, for people that want to go to the cinemas. The movie's not out yet.
Yeah.
What should they expect from Symphony the movie? What should they look out for?
Well, first things first, expect entertainment. It's a very interesting movie. Then expect to be educated too, because there are so many strong messages in the movie, lots of values, so many things to learn, because it's a very relatable movie.
And unlearn?
Yeah, unlearn. It's the process of learning too, you know, it's a very relatable movie because it's the kind of movie where you watch and the things that happen in the movie, the plot, you can be like, whoa, that happened to me. You know, like, okay, wow, I saw that happen to my friend, or I had that experience some time back, you know. So it's the kind of movie that when you watch it, you're just going to watch it again and again. And every time you watch it, there's something new to learn, something new to...
Okay. When is it out, by the way?
On the 9th of September.
Okay.
Yes.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
99 is the code, though.
Wow.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And that's it with our first guest. We'll be back with our second guest after this break, so don't go anywhere, guys.